Baldur's Gate 3 update to include new subclasses and crossplay. With all these features, the game bugs will also get fixed and enhanced for gameplay, fluidity, and user experience. After a huge success with the mod community, Larian Studios is going to support it more in Baldur's Gate 3 Patch 8. Get excited, fans, as each class is going to have new subclasses in Baldur's Gate 3. Bard, College of Glamour, Enthrall with charm and charisma. Barbarian, Path of Giants, utilize the might of ancient giants. Cleric, Death Domain, command powers of death and undeath. Druid, Circle of Stars, harness celestial magic for divination and healing. Paladin, Oath of the Crown, defend the law and order with divine authority. Fighter, Arcane Archer, use magic-infused archery for tactical advantage. Monk, Drunken Master, master unpredictable, fluid combat moves. Ranger, Swarmkeeper, control swarms to aid in combat and exploration. Rogue, Swashbuckler, duel with finesse and panache. Sorcerer, Shadow Magic, wields the power of shadows and darkness. Warlock, Hexblade, forge a pact with the blade of fate. Wizard, Bladezinging, combines swordplay with spellcasting. In a blog post published on their website, Larian indicated that Patch 8 will be the last official update to the popular game, with the developer moving away from the D&D license to work on its own individual IPs, news which sunk many fans' hopes for a Baldur's Gate 4 follow-up from Larian. The company also previously announced that they would not be releasing any future downloadable content or expansions, although they are continuing to support the modder community. All of which means that Patch 8 will be the final flourish to Larian's D&D masterpiece. What is the BG3 Patch 8 updates? Patch 8 for Baldur's Gate 3 will include 3 major components. Crossplay functionality. Players will be now able to engage in multiplayer sessions across PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Windows, and Mac. Photo mode. Players will be able to capture in-game moments with new camera and scene settings. This also includes post-processing effects, frames, and stickers. New subclasses. Each of the game's 12 classes will receive one new subclass, taken from the 2014 D&D 5e rules, with new abilities, animations, visual effects, summons, cantrips, and, in some cases, even new dialogue lines. What new Baldur's Gate 3 subclasses? There are 12 new subclasses taken from existing 2014 D&D 5e subclasses. They are as follows. Bard, College of Glamour, charm enemies and inspire allies with abilities like Mantle of Inspiration for temporary hit points and Mantle of Majesty to command charmed enemies to act as you dictate. Barbarian, Path of Giants, gain immense strength and size with Giant's Rage, increasing damage with thrown attacks and boosting carry capacity. Cleric, Death Domain, specialize in necrotic damage and necromancy with spells like Toll the Dead and an ability to detonate nearby corpses for area damage. Druid, Circle of Stars, harness celestial power with starry forms. The Archer deals radiant damage, the Chalice heals allies, and the Dragon boosts constitution rolls and damage. Paladin, Oath of the Crown, uphold law and protect allies with righteous clarity, taunt enemies strategically, and shield your party using divine allegiance. Fighter, Arcane Archer, combine magic and archery to banish enemies to the Feywild, inflict psychic damage, and blind foes with unique ranged attacks. Monk, Drunken Master, recover ki by drinking alcohol, use Intoxicating Strike to debuff enemies, and finish with abilities like Sobering Realization for damage and utility. Ranger, Swarmkeeper, command swarms like Cloud of Jellyfish for lightning damage, Flurry of Moths for psychic damage and blindness, and Legion of Bees for piercing damage and knockback, with teleportation options. Rogue, Swashbuckler, use sturdy tactics like blinding enemies with sand, disarming foes, and leveraging fancy footwork to avoid opportunity attacks during melee combat. Sorcerer, Shadow Magic, master darkness with superior dark vision, Shadow Walk for teleportation in dim light, summon the Hound of Ill Omen, and resist death with Strength of the Grave. Warlock, Hexblade, forge a pact with the Shadowfell to curse enemies, summon necrotic damage-dealing spirits, and heal by ripping enemy souls. Wizard, Blade Zinging blends swordplay and magic with the Blade Song ability, enhancing speed, agility, focus, and constitution saving throws while casting spells with your weapon.